The following is a presentation of TFNN. The TFNN Bull Bear Trading Hour. Every trading day, live at 10 a.m. Eastern. Call now, toll free at 877-927-6648 or internationally at 727-873-7618. The TFNN Bull Bear Trading Hour. Now, Tom and Tommy O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. Appreciate you growling and prowling with us. We have the Dow Industrials up 239, Nasdaq up 44, S&P's up 8.5, gold contract flat 1309.30. You get silver up 5 cents. $15.89 an ounce. Light sweet crude up 60 cents, $53.89 a barrel. Notes and bonds. You get the 10-year note down 3 ticks, trading 121.27. 30-year bond off 4 at 145.17. King dollar up 114 ticks, trading 95.630. The euro is at 114.13 to 1 U.S. dollar. The yen is out here at 109.63, and the pound is at 130.72 to 1 U.S. dollar. Let's go over to our man, Mr. Kevin Hinks at TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim, as we do each and every morning, kicking this baby off. The difference is this morning he's going to be our weatherman this morning, because I hear that in the city of Chicago, we're looking at workers right now getting the trains going, and they're firing up the tracks as Kevin's going to be firing up this market.
I guess so.
Kevin Hinks, what's going on, man?
You know, the good news, let's look on the bright side of this, guys. There was really no traffic coming into work this morning because I'm sure there's just not a lot of people going to work today. 18 below in my car.
In your car, 18 below. We are
in the midst of a polar vortex, I guess they call it.
Yeah.
We had to laugh, right? Because I'm saying to him that I was looking at a tweet this morning talking about that Chicago is literally lighting the train tracks on fire to keep them moving.
Yes.
And we got a picture up there, man. Pretty intense in terms of what you guys are dealing with and the levels you got to go to keep things operating when you're at that type of temperature, man.
I'll tell you what. Growing up in Chicago and understanding that this time of year these things can happen, I'm not going to claim to be some outdoors guy. I go from my heated garage to a heated garage and back. So I've set myself up very nicely where I have minimal outdoor exposure to this stuff. You know, you have food in your house. Yeah. You really don't go outside. You know, you take the dog out in the morning. The dog looks at you like, "What are you doing to me?"
Yeah, why'd you bring me outside?
Well, you know, and Kevin, there's no doubt. And you know, when we look at the market, you know, and I was talking about this last couple of days, folks, don't ever trade natural gas. It's not worth it. Let me tell you.
Right.
Natural gas is at 281. Natural gas is down 1.5% right now. So if you think you can figure that market out, God bless you, man.
It's like trading the airlines, Tom, right? I mean, trading the airlines is such a tricky trade because when they start doing better, what do? They add capacity, and they kill the stocks when they add capacity.
Right.
So it's also a tricky. I compare something like that to some things I just don't want to be involved in, unless, of course, you're set up to play for movement, an extreme movement.
Right.
In that case, you don't care which way it goes, right? You just want it to go somewhere.
So true. So Apple, you know, it's amazing. And we were talking about, you know, the expected move. Like it seemed like it was small, man, but they nailed it. It's like unbelievable. It's like.
Yep. That's what we were talking about on yesterday's show. It felt small. You know, for people that watched yesterday's show, we literally did 4 different trades on Apple.
Sweet.
4. All, you know, it's similar in nature, all risk defined.
Yep.
But 4 different trades for 4 different opinions. And that's what we're going to be going through today, talking about a trade on Boeing, a trade on Apple. Today we're going to trade, obviously, Facebook and Tesla. So earnings season, we are waist deep in earnings season right now. We're trading everything that moves.
And, you know, what happens, folks, every trading day right here, 11 to 12, you want to understand those strategies. As Kevin is walking us through, you know, what we were doing with Apple, bottom line is that these strategies are just so dynamic when we have markets that are moving. And that's why earnings is the most wonderful time of the year. How about that Boeing move, huh? Oh, my God.
Boeing is crazy. I mean, the stock is up now 6.3%, 22, just shy of $23. And I guess if you have 7 years of backlogged orders, that's good for your company, right? I guess, yeah. So, I mean, it's just amazing what this company has done. And, you know, people shouldn't really be shocked by that. They've basically been saying for a while how strong their business is. So, you know, what's impressive to me for Boeing is their ability to up production.
Yes.
You know, now, they're over 900 planes a year that they make. Think about that, guys. That's almost 3 a day.
That's where my head just went. 3 a day, rolling off the tarmac and done. Yeah.
Yeah, that is insane.
Yeah.
You're talking about job security, right?
Yeah, exactly. And they've got 7 years of orders backed up.
And look at that earnings. They go from 2017, Kevin, they had earnings per share for the year of $7.24, and then 16, that is, 2017, 12, 2018, 16, 2018, 18, and $21 in 2020, man. They're just
coming to
crushing
the
it.
bottom line.
Yeah.
They get there.
And this is a company that just has, you know, you don't even hear about like Airbus and these other companies anymore. Boeing has just completely taken over that category. Remember when those two were neck and neck and vying for contracts? Now it's just all Boeing.
Wow, amazing, amazing. Now Facebook is on the agenda this afternoon.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to just like we have a very short memory. We have to move on to the next trade here in Facebook, and it's its own animal. And this is another stock, frankly, much like Apple, that's been beat up, and in some people's views, mine one of them, over beat up.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, this company cannot get off the headlines. So we'll see if that's affected its earnings today and what kind of number it puts up.
I was just going to say, it's pretty amazing you just had the market cap up there. Even after the pullback, Kevin, Facebook, about a $440 billion company, almost double the size of Boeing, which just speaks to those social media. Boeing's only about $225 billion. I know, right? My head took a quick, like, wow.
That's wild.
But that's the power of Facebook right now, man. You pull in that kind of money from advertisers across the globe, and their revenue is going to...
But a relatively modest PE on Facebook.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, it's going to be great to trade. You can see the premiums are up big as we look. The last time I checked, the expected move about $9.45.
Nice. I'm going to pull it up right now.
Yeah, that's...
Let's see. Yep, $9.
It's the name. It's the name. There's going to be a lot of speculation. There's going to be a lot of interest in the order flow. There's going to be, you know, heightened implied volatilities in that front expiration. So yeah, we're going to see how we can take advantage of that.
That is so cool, man. Because you know what has happened with Facebook too. It's like all the news is bad, and you know you don't hear anyone saying, "Well, Facebook's got to go back up." So that's kind of like, well, really?
And none of the news has been actually about how much money they're taking in.
No,
it's just like public sentiment.
It is.
Right.
It's.
Maybe that'll catch up. That's what everybody keeps talking about. That's the fear, right?
They got plenty of money to pay plenty of fines. Man. There's no doubt about that.
They got plenty of margins to pay those fines, too, for sure.
You gotta love it. Unreal. And so, folks, right here, 45 minutes from now, if you want to understand option strategies, futures. If you haven't test driven yet, the Thinkorswim platform, real easy to do, folks, at TFNN. Just hit that banner, bring it up. You can go along with Kevin and his team. They'll let you trade with paper money.
And I was just going to say, we're looking at a demo account right here, unless we pull up that expected move, man. You keep track of it, right? $9.50. You get in there on that the trading, boom, $9.49 right now. We'll see what happens at 4:05.
Live in 45 minutes. We can't wait, Kevin.
Stay warm, man.
Stay warm, brother.
Stay in those garages.
We're looking for a heat wave up to 0 tomorrow, guys. So,
perfect.
So stay the course.
Thanks, Kevin.
Have a good day,
guys. Have a great one, man. Stay right there. Tommy and I come right back, folks.
The TAS Profile Scanner is the most revolutionary piece of trading software that you will ever try. Wouldn't you like to approach the markets with confidence? As you begin your trading day, it's likely that you'll be faced with lots of decisions. In order to make the best decision, the first thing you'll need is a strategy that will help you minimize your risks. Whether we're in a bull or bear market, a good strategy is to have the tools needed to help you scan and analyze the markets before you trade. The TAS Profile Scanner instantly scans and filters over 2,500 global financial markets, such as stocks, ETFs, commodity futures, and Forex. Headed by Steve Dahl, president of TAS Market Profile, the TAS Profile Scanner understands that in today's technological world, the use of top-flight software applications, automated trading algorithms, and technical analysis expertise is essential to successful trading in today's market. Whether you're looking at the trade matrix, the ETF heat grid, the market breadth, the landscape charts, or the many other features of the TAS Profile Scanner, this is a piece of software that will revolutionize how you look at the markets and set up your trades. The team at TAS has even put together a 12-part video series to walk you through every aspect of the TAS Profile Scanner, which you can find directly on the TAS order page at TFNN.com. Sign up now for only $97 a month with a risk-free 30-day trial, so you have nothing to lose and everything to gain. See for yourself how you can harness the full power of the TAS Profile Scanner by visiting the front page of TFNN.com today, and you'll find the TAS Profile Scanner under the Services section. Remember, with a 30-day money-back guarantee, you have nothing to lose. Don't let another day pass you by without trying out this amazing piece of software that will revolutionize how you look at the market and how you place trades. Sign up today.
Many of our new listeners have heard about the Tiger's Den. The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of the TFNN shows, plus see all of the charts as they happen live and have access to archives of all of those charts. You can test drive the Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days and greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets and how to make your money work for you. Details on the Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com.
TFNN has launched our brand new website. You can still visit us at the same TFNN.com URL, but when you do, you'll see a new and improved homepage with a much simpler navigation, whether you're watching Tiger TV live in high definition or just accessing your newsletter subscriptions. We even have new pricing in 6 months and yearly options. Check out the new TFNN.com now and experience all the upgrades. TFNN.com, educating investors.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Welcome back, folks. Dow's up 231, Nasdaq's up 42, S&Ps are up 7. Let's just go over. I'm sure the Boeing must be putting like just
sure
about
must.
all those points in the Dow.
Price-weighted index, they're up 23, 24 points right now. That's going to put some numbers into the Dow.
That's for sure.
There you go.
157.
Just between Boeing and Apple, it's basically the entire positive move, as in that's 200 plus points to the Dow in the positive, and you're up 232. So everything else is kind of canceling each other out.
Look at
McDonald's had earnings as well, up 33 points. And what's happening with Walmart? They have earnings? No, maybe?
I don't know. Walmart's down a couple bucks.
Maybe check out their news.
Yeah. No, just...
there's something going on there for that drop.
So they come out the 19th with their numbers. We got a lot of moving parts today. We're going to have the Fed at 2 o'clock.
Definitely.
Now, they're not looking to basically go up on short-term rates, folks, but this is in 2019, there's going to be a press conference at every meeting. So the market will be saying, okay, are you going to lay off here? You know?
It's going to be interesting,
And now we get oil.
We sure do. So I'm going to pull it up. Let's see. I'm jumping around. Where's our oil? We'll look at gold, I'm sure, too. See that gold spike over 1220? 1320, excuse me. All right, oil. So we're sitting just under $54. I'm going to close these out so we can check out everything. We get EIA numbers at 10:30, literally 10 minutes on the dot from right now. Going to take a look where we are in crude. Let's see what we got going on here. So we'll start off with the 11 a.m.s. They're going to give us an option for exposure from either 53.75. Not bad. We're only about 15 pennies away from that as we speak. Let's take a look real quick. There would be your bullish spread, 53.75 to 55.25. You're going to have about 12 to 13 pennies of intrinsic value. Bullish side is going to cost you 28 bucks. On the flip side, you're going to sell the 53.75 then to 52.25, about 15. So you're looking at 43 bucks. Keeping in mind, though, that you have a good 14, 15 cent head start to the positive side on that trade. Jumping around real quick, we'll jump to the noons, see how they set up. Noons are going to give us actually the best option with...
Oh, that's nice having the time, too.
Yeah, and so $54, this would be our bullish spread.
Yeah.
We're going to be a little bit out of the money now. And so that's going to cost you about 24. Same thing, vice versa. $1.50 to the downside here. We'll sell it. This is the one that's going to have about 9 pennies intrinsic value. So you're looking at $53.
Okay.
Not bad. You got till noon, and you do have, if you're a little bearish, 10-cent start to the downside, and then jumping around to some of the dailies. Let's see how they wrap up. Okay, so the 2:30, and just before we do it, I'm going to jump to these real quick too. Okay, so this is going to be our option, 8 a.m. till 2:30. Now, same price point. We're going to leave these up because I like comparing these where. So here's our spread. It goes till 2:30 now. Keeping in mind that we also have $3. So you're looking at $32 on the bullish spread. And you'd be looking at about, 41. And that's giving you about the difference being the intrinsic value here. So you're looking at 72, 73. That's some decent price, right?
Yeah.
Now, again, that's giving you till 2:30.
Right.
And it's giving you $3 of exposure, which it might not get a full $3, but you could see it get more than $1.50.
Right.
Which is the other ones. You know, I could imagine oil moving $1.75 after. I mean, just look at where we just were from 3 a.m. We just traded up a full $1. You know, without even, let alone where we just came from early Tuesday, a full $2 below where we're trading at right now.
Pretty wild.
Yeah.
Let's
Let alone natural gas, as you said.
Oh, that is so weird, man.
Yeah, I mean, they were talking about in the Den, great resource for everybody out there, just saying, you know what, it's cold, but it's only going to be cold for a few days, actually. It's getting all the press, which it should, because, you know, it's life or death, literally. But if it's only a few days and then you actually get some warmer temperatures, that probably has more of an effect on the market as opposed to an extended cold streak.
Seriously. Okay, so this oil contract. Where are you going to go, oil? Where are we
going back to 60? Come on, that can't be happening, right?
Let's see. Yeah, well, yeah, it looks like we're up 61 cents, but it does look like you can get a little pop here. So we'll see where this shakes out. It's right at the top of the range. And it's always intriguing, folks, at the top and the bottom of the range, because if we don't make it, you know, they'll take it south. But this looks like it wants to do a little pop here.
I just wanted to see where we're looking at for retracements from that.
I mean, it's nothing.
38%. We're almost there. You know, we're close. 55.60. I wanted to see what that 38 number would be. So 55.60 on that run.
And let's go over and take a look at that gold market, because we'll see if the Fed's going to move those currencies around at all. GCG9.
Yeah, I mean, just huge day. We had the ADP jobs projection, right? And we have a Fed, and we had Apple last night, and we have Facebook tonight. Just all over the place. And you just had housing numbers come out. Okay, yes, I saw that too. You know, that was weak for December. That makes sense, though. December, people don't buy houses. But that was the third month in a row that it went down. Let me see if I can find. When you say weak, is that compared to previous December, though, or how? No, just they break it down by the month. Okay. We'll pull it up. Yeah. Maybe if you just go into toll and then go into the news. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Right there. There we go. So you got contract signings to purchase previously owned homes unexpectedly fell for the third month in December. Yet another sign of the housing market struggling and elevated property prices and borrowing costs. Oh, you know what's really wild? So there's no doubt that the mortgage rates, two different things end up happening here too, is that rates went up. Now they're back down at 4.5, 4.6. I would look at that line just to keep, you know, down almost 10% from a year earlier. That's quite a number. Yeah, that is. Yeah, that is. Well, pull this up at the break. This is going to be a mind blower, folks. I was reading this morning. I just saw the headline. So, in South Boston, folks, Gillette headquarters. That's where Gillette started, in South Boston, which is a trip. Well, I know their headquarters really well because my mother was a telephone operator there. Okay, they had in the paper this morning that Procter & Gamble is going to be selling it for $200 million. The real estate? The real estate. Okay, sure. So, folks, when I was growing up, you could buy all of South Boston for $200 million. Maybe not, but I hear you. Yeah, no. You could not buy South Boston when you're growing up for $200 million, the whole city. My father paid $10,000 for the house. It's worth $1 million now. Okay. 1964. There's a lot of houses in Southie, and add them up. 10,000 for a house. 64. Okay. The triple deckers were only 30,000 then. That's pretty amazing. I hear you. 200 million. I can't pull that up. But so what's intriguing about that too is that I'm wondering who's going to go in there, because that's right beside where General Electric
is saying that they're going to build a headquarters.
Okay.
And my take is that Amazon moved in beside them, so I get a feeling that Amazon's the one that's going to end up with the GE building, you know, because GE needs money, and they haven't put their shovel in the dirt yet.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at some of the higher volume equities out here. Okay, so look
AMD had earnings as well.
Look at that.
Yeah, quite a number.
That's up big. AMD's up 275. Ma Bell's down $1.60. They must have come out with something. Trips up in phone, pay TV. Yeah, Ma Bell buying the old AOL. I don't think that was too smart.
When was that? Ages ago?
No, they changed the name of it. But remember when Armstrong took the AOL and then he put a few others together with it.
Okay.
And we'll talk about it when we get back. And it's really just AOL.
We'll come back with those oil numbers soon.
Yeah. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
Hi folks, Tom O'Brien here. If you'd like to get my daily newsletter, Market Insights, then now is a great time to sign up for a 30-day free trial. Every morning by 9:30, I send out my morning letter to subscribers with market commentary on a variety of markets, currencies, and commodities to keep investors up to date on the day's trading action. Included in Market Insights are specific buy and sell recommendations for stocks, ETFs, and even options, with stops and price targets included for every trade in my newsletter. If you'd like to try my newsletter risk-free for 30 days, then head over to the front page of TFNN and you'll find Market Insights under Trading Newsletters. I use my years of trading experience to bisect and dissect the market every morning and give my subscribers the most important information they need to know for the day ahead. I even issue afternoon updates for my subscribers whenever warranted with important market action. I'm always scouring the market for the next great trading opportunity. Sign up for your 30-day free trial to my daily newsletter, Market Insights, today by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Wow! Go get 'em, folks.
The Path of Least Resistance is David White's daily trading newsletter, and if you're looking for active trading ideas, then now's a perfect time for a 30-day free trial to this powerful daily trading advisory service. David uses his years of trading experience to offer his subscribers his trading ideas each morning in his Path of Least Resistance newsletter. Using a combination of equity trades along with options, David keeps his subscribers up to date with all pertinent market information with intraday afternoon updates when warranted. Don't miss out on this great chance to get a 30-day free trial to David's daily newsletter, The Path of Least Resistance, with no obligation to pay anything. David has been delivering solid recommendations for his subscribers recently, and if you'd like to see the type of newsletter he delivers every morning, then visit the front page of TFNN and you'll find The Path of Least Resistance under Trading Newsletters. For all the details and to start your 30-day free trial today, log on to TFNN.com now. TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartley's, ABC's, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. So, what do we got?
There's your headline number. Crude oil inventories rising 919,000 barrels. Estimate, median analyst, was about a rise of 3.1. And as you see here, Bloomberg survey had it at about 1.3. No matter what number you're looking at, that's a little bit of a miss and a less than they thought. less oil, you're going to get a rise in price, and there you go, off to the races, man. We're trading, looks like coming into that number, we saw it trade a little bit lower getting ready. We're trading 53.80. Boom, you pop 54.20 currently, and as we always say, man,
it's interesting now. That may be a breakout because we were at the top of the consolidation, so will end up happening. Now this will be.
These are delayed.
These are delayed, but I just want to do the ABC up to see what that's going to look like, because this was a straight line consolidation sideways. Yeah, so if it's going to be, we won't get this till later. So that's 42.5 approximately. Ooh, that's big. You're talking $12.
Yes.
Which would get you down to $63.
Yes.
So I'll have these in a little while. It's going to need a lot of. It would need more than 950,000 contracts, but we'll see. If you get that, then you get some action, man. You know, because
now how are you looking at it? Are you looking at that as like an ABC? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I took the very bottom. I took this.
And what do you usually look for the B to the C? Because I just struggle to see as much of a retracement there.
There isn't, and that's what makes it more even powerful. So what happens is that you can have a ABC up that just you have the first move, and the most powerful one is kind of like this. You just go sideways. You don't even get a retracement, and then it breaks topside, takes out the higher point. That'd still be the C point. Your highest point is the C point, which is 54. Then after that, your lowest point is. I mean, your B point is the highest point. Your C point is the lowest point. And then if it takes it out with volume, that's the most powerful ABC there is, without a retracement. Then if you go a .382, which is normal, or a 5.0, you know, then your probability is pretty good that you'll still get one. If you do a 6.18, then your probability is that you don't have an ABC up and will just come to the top of the range, you know. So
when you say top of the range on a 6.18,
that would just go back to the top. So if we did a 6.18,
your B point.
Exactly.
I just wanted to get
right. So there's.
We'll check back to that live chart. Yeah. So at the highs, 54.22, higher oil, higher gas prices. Watch out. Let's jump back to.
Not natural gas though.
No, not natural gas. Not yet. Let me find the right screen here. Nope. There. Oh, we must have clicked away. Okay. I'll go to. I just want to see the full breakdown of those numbers that they give us. Did I just pull up? There we go.
The top one.
There we go, yeah. There's our full breakdown. So 919,000 barrels. Median estimate was about 3.1 million barrels. I want to see gasoline, pretty close to in line, a decline of 2.2. Estimate was, estimate was an increase of 2.8. So quite a miss on gasoline as well. Distillate's pretty close to exactly how they pegged that number. But gasoline, quite a miss as well. Much less gasoline. You might see those gasoline prices spiking as well on that, talking about a draw of 2.2 versus a build of 2.8. That's quite a miss.
Yeah, we're going to be getting a lot of people down to Florida after this cold weather from Chicago.
And there's your crack, and that would be the gas. So gas has a surprise draw. Gasoline crack is spiking.
Look at that, huh?
Yeah.
Big numbers.
Definitely.
Now, let's go look at Big Mac, man.
Eating their McDonald's?
I guess so. It's a
McDonald's, quite a run they've had recently, man.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
So they're clocking in at $20 billion a year, or
21, yeah.
$5 billion a quarter. Let's see what they have to say.
Yeah, click on that one. Perfect.
So fourth quarter revenue, yeah, the estimate was $5.17 billion. They did $5.16.
Yep.
Comp sales, look at that, 4% comp sales plus. It's a good comp sale number, man.
It is. So the total comp was, 4.4. The estimate was 4. When you drill it down to the U.S., they missed slightly, 2.3 versus 2.4. Earnings per share, though, 197. They were only looking at 189. So they even beat the highest end of that range from 181 to 194. They come in at 197. Let's see, international lead market. I wonder what international lead market really. They're really drilling that down. High growth market, comparable sales. I mean, that's got to be encouraging. Where you want to be doing well in high growth areas, right? They're coming in at 4.8 versus 4.4. Foundational and corporate comparable sales 7.1, 5.9. Pretty good numbers overall for sure, and that's what you're seeing in the market.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're loving Uber Eats.
Can I just? I just wanted to go and pull this back a little bit. Yeah, quite a run, man. Check that out. Even 5 years, And let's just go back even a little bit
$80
further.
to what, 2 something?
Look at that. I mean, it's just a rocket ship, man. Everybody loves their McDonald's. Happy Meals, whatever it be.
Look at that, huh?
There's not even a pullback, you know?
What we're looking at, folks, is that you're going back to 2004, the stock was like $20.
15-year chart, and there hasn't been anything that should scare you if you were in the stock, you know? And they really dealt with a lot in terms of, you think about how our diets have changed since 2004.
Yeah.
Amazing, right? And they've really been able to weather that.
And you've been collecting a dividend.
Yeah.
Check that out.
Yeah.
So they're paying a gross dividend right now at 2.5%.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive. 20 to 187.
And we're right off 52-week highs, 190.88. We're sitting about $3.50 off that all-time high.
Pretty amazing.
Yeah.
So let's go over and take a look at the SPY. So the SPY, folks, has been hanging at these levels, just kind of like with that oil. You see, it's not backing down. And somehow my take is that this thing's going to go to that 270. We'll see, you know, if it can make it there, number one, and what kind of flack it's going to get. But the way this is lining up, it's lining up pretty good. We get the Fed this afternoon. We get February 1st, Friday. So window dressing is going to be over. Then the market's going to say, okay, next week, what are you going to do for me now?
Sure.
What are you going to do for me now?
And I'm sure I haven't even pulled it up because we have such a big week this week, but I know we got earnings coming at us next week as well.
Oh, we do.
Yeah.
And then, well, you know what's going to happen here, too. Now, this is going to get interesting. So the Treasury has been selling a huge amount of bonds. Now, the market has been taking those bonds, man. They've been eating them alive, you know. And that's a good thing, okay, because that keeps the rates low. But the Treasury just turned around and they upped the deal again because the deficit's going to be higher. So they only upped it by $1 billion, but they're going to be pushing out a lot of bonds here.
Yeah, only an extra $1 billion over 90 days.
Right, right. So let's see. So, and for the year, so watch this. For the year, it's going to be $1 trillion we're going to push out.
Yeah, for the second straight year. Over $1 trillion of pushing out that debt. And as they say, it's driven by tax cuts and spending increases. That's not how the government works. You don't cut taxes and spend more money. But it seems like that's the way it works right now.
Yeah, no, that's happening.
And the thing to be wary here is that you're not supposed to be running these deficits at full employment, you know?
Right.
That's not how things work.
Right.
So
yeah,
we'll see if we can get that fixed.
Yeah.
To put it lightly.
Good luck.
Seriously.
Yeah, that's what you have here. TY, let's see, H9. So the 10-year, it's pretty amazing, folks. Okay, that we're going to push out that many bonds, and the bonds won't give it up. It just goes to show that the amount of cash that is around the world that are just looking that they want their money back, you know, to make for an investment. You know, it's what 2.7%, but that's good money to get your money back. You know. Yeah. And we know that there's $1 trillion going out there, so that means that there's more cash than there is debt. Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I come right back.
Hi, folks. This is Tom O'Brien. If you'd like to be the bank and get the type of interest they receive instead of the low interest rates they give to clients, then I have an investment you may want to take a look at. I'm offering 4-year secured first mortgages on buildable city lots in St. Petersburg, Florida. The investment can be anywhere from $30,000 to $75,000 per buildable city lot. The interest paid is 7% per year, paid monthly. Depending on the investment, the income per month per lot ranged from $175 for a $30,000 investment to $437.50 for a $75,000 investment. If you are in the CD market, you want to look at this investment. St. Petersburg is located in Pinellas County, which is the densest county in Florida. If you're looking for an investment with your principal intact that pays a good interest rate, this may be for you. The supply is limited, so act now. For more information on these secured first mortgage opportunities, you can call me at 877-518-9190. That's 877-518-9190.
If you haven't checked out the newsletters page of TFNN.com, what are you waiting for? All of the TFNN newsletters are informative, up-to-date, affordable, and a must-have for every trader looking to gain a competitive informational edge in today's markets. TFNN newsletters cover every aspect of the markets to offer you the very latest in market news. Plus, new subscribers get to test drive our newsletters risk-free for 30 days. From all aspects of the markets, including stocks, bonds, metals, commodities, and tech, there's a newsletter to fit your needs exclusively from TFNN. Stay informed each day you trade and get that competitive edge that will help you stay ahead of the game. Visit our newsletters page by going to TFNN.com and click the newsletters button near the top of the page. TFNN.com, educating investors.
Biotech is booming, but for how long? Whether you think the biotech bull has room to run or has run its course, trade LABU or LABD. Direction's daily S&P Biotech 3 times bull and bear ETFs. Visit directioninvestments.com/biotech today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials up 273. You get the Nasdaq up 59. S&Ps are up by 12. Let's go over to our man, Mr. Teddy Cakestad, as we do each and every Wednesday at 40 past the hour. And the only people working in Chicago, folks, today are the traders. There's no doubt about that.
And those people lighting the tracks on fire for the trains.
Lighting the tracks on fire. we just got... and listen, folks, you can reach Teddy every trading day at forex-trading-unlocked.com. Teddy Cakestack, hey, listen, we just got a text, right, from another trader in Chicago. He showed us a picture of the trains. There's no one on the trains coming in.
Oh. And they also cut the schedules. There's not many trains running today, period.
Okay.
I
don't blame him, man. We were talking to Kevin Hinks, the Ameritrade. They're lighting the tracks on fire, man, just to keep things running. Then we see that no one's even on them. I can't blame him, man, right? It's like, my goodness, stay safe out there.
Cold. So, hey, currencies, like, what's going on with this yen and the Nikkei, man? All the other ones are going with me. This yen, man, is just hanging at this 109.61, man.
Yeah, I think, well, the Nikkei has been kind of choppy, and it's been holding up the same, pretty much like we've been talking about. It's been just following that Nikkei.
Yeah.
So, and the Nikkei, like, there's a dollar rally obviously going on right now, so that's kind of helping it. But then you have the Nikkei, which is a little bit sluggish, even though the rest of the markets have kind of narrowed right now.
Yes.
So I think that it's hanging on their stock market right now.
I know. It's hard to tell whether the yen moves the Nikkei or the Nikkei moves the yen. Do you know what I mean? It's like we know that the Nikkei cannot stand a strong yen, folks. Okay, it takes conniptions and dives down pretty quickly. So the pound. I mean, it's pretty amazing, right? That pound right after the vote, 126 or at 130.71 right now.
And they're strong today, considering that the dollar is actually starting to push on all the other currencies. In the wake of that vote, or what went on yesterday, and I didn't go over all the details, but it does look very promising that the legislative part of Parliament rather wants to work on the exit deal.
Yeah.
So I think that in lieu of that, there's not going to be as much resistance, and especially with all the EU numbers that have been coming out, with them downgrading their forecasts. I mean, you had the German GDP downgraded to 1% for 2019. So these are issues that I think are going to help the bargaining between the EU and the UK start to move a little bit smoother, because they're worried about a slowdown.
Yes. There's no doubt about that, because I was looking, and I had brought it up a couple times. It's like everyone, it seems, that kept saying that, okay, what about the UK? And I started thinking, I mean, the UK is a powerful, country. Well, what about the rest of Europe? Like, if the UK is breaking away too, it's not just the UK that's going to get hurt. I mean, if it's a hard Brexit, do you know what I'm saying? It's going to be that collectively they're all going to get hurt. So they got to figure that thing out, man. Well, the euro looks like it wants to catch a bid. You know, we're real close on the euro. If that euro can move, man, then we got some action.
Right, I agree with you on that one. The euro is definitely really tight, especially with the FOMC meeting. So, but then I heard you guys earlier talking about the 10-year and the interest rates right now. Like it's just crazy how they're the one market right now that's very strong. That I was surprised in going into this meeting. I thought that they would be a little weaker.
Yes.
So that's with the dollar being strong and the interest rates being strong. It's a very quiet, sleepy market today. But that's odd that those two markets are bid basically. Right?
And one of them's going to give it up. Right. Exactly.
Yes.
No. You know.
Yes.
You know, Teddy, I really like. It seems that the bond and note market seem to give the most consistent amount of information. You know, and it's so deviant because you know for so long everyone has really thought that rates have to go up, and it's like this hasn't broken a trend line since 1980. It's like, well, I understand. You know, I was in that camp like 7 or 8 years ago that hey, they have to go up, and then I realized that well, no, I guess they don't have to go up.
Sure.
Right. Well, remember we were talking a few weeks ago how there was a little inversion between the 2-year note and the 10 and the 30-year note.
Yes.
And now all three are pressing new highs. You know, or on short-term new highs. Excuse me.
Right. Pretty amazing, man. So we got 2 o'clock today. We'll see how Powell is going to basically spread the gospel, you know. And I'm not quite sure. I mean, the Fed Fund futures are saying, hey, listen, we might have a short-term 25 basis points like 6 months from now, but that's only a 25% probability of that. So
they're really saying we're not, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Sure.
Right.
Sure. Well, the pound Swiss now, you got them pressing parity again. Let's see if they can close above that today.
Okay.
You know? So I think that's that's another indicator. But I think this dollar rally still is something that's going to run out of gas. I think we're going to get through this Fed meeting. We're going to get into the end of the month. You know, we have all these earnings that are coming out, and then I think it's going to get the dollar is going to get deflated again.
Yeah. No, that on the index, that 95,830, they've been battling over it since October 24th. And it's under it now. You know, we'll see if we can stay under it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, listen, man, you stay warm. It's always a pleasure. We appreciate the update. And, folks, every trading day, you can check them out at forex-trading-unlocked.com and send them a few blankets.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Teddy, thanks so much, man. Have a great one. Have a safe one.
Thanks.
Man.
It is, and I'll throw the picture up again just for anybody that wasn't watching at the beginning. Man, there it is, lighting those tracks on fire to keep those trains running, and it's pretty remarkable, man. I mean, they must just be so cold. It would make sense. I mean, steel, you know, you get it that cold, it's not conducive to anything,
remember
right?
when you were a kid, just you ski, if you put your finger on the ski when it gets cold. Sure. Not cold like that. Sure. Your finger would stick. Yeah. You know, I can't even imagine that.
Exactly. So they're lighting those tracks on fire to keep everything moving, and as he said, a skeleton crew of trains, which would make sense because thankfully they're shutting down the city, and you got it right, exactly. I mean, I saw temps in Minnesota of -36 real temp.
Yeah, man, Jim. He's making his way. Let's see, he makes his pilgrimage down here in about another 6 weeks.
Okay. Maybe he should start that pilgrimage a little early.
You know what's going to happen is that we every time this happens, folks, you get more people coming out of the Midwest to the west coast of Florida, or to Florida in general. There's no doubt.
I was talking to friends this morning who had moved from different areas, one of them from Minnesota, and thank goodness I don't live there anymore. You know, it's like, and if you're not moving there, it just reiterates that you made the right decision.
Oh.
Yeah. Just checking out some of those currencies. I like this chart, so checking out. We got the 4 of them. Dollar index there. We peaked a little bit higher, pulling back a bit. Then you got the euro, of course, 60% of the dollar index over here. There's your yen, trading 109.59. And there's that pound. It's up at about 131.20, just under that level right now. And, yeah, I would imagine, you know, like Teddy was talking about, that they made some progress yesterday on some of their votes. Yeah. And I think general consensus is why the market likes, and we're sitting at 131 versus sitting at 126, 127. Like we talk about, there's very little chance there's going to be a hard Brexit with no deal, which was the scariest notion for the pound and for the UK.
I mean, there are analysts, folks, that said that if the UK went out with a hard Brexit, they thought that the pound would get down 20%.
Yeah.
20%.
I mean, I'd say it could even be more. I mean,
could you imagine?
You basically become a country without any trade deals overnight. That shouldn't, you know, you don't have to be a wizard to know that that is going to have huge ramifications. And thankfully, the people over there know that as well. They should still get it done. That's what people voted for. But they're going to try and get it done without that hard Brexit.
We have the Dow Industrials up 277, Nasdaq is up 60, S&Ps are up 12. We'll be right back and get to those.
The universe provides us with opportunities all the time, and I was no different. In 2006, I invested $2,500 in a 2-day master trader course taught by Tom O'Brien, then ranked as the #1 market timer for gold. The fact is, if you want to be the best, you must learn from the best. Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, author of Mastering Probability and the Market Timer of the Year for 2018. To celebrate this accomplishment, TFNN.com is offering you a free 2-week subscription to my award-winning newsletter service, and there's no charge to you until day 15 unless you cancel sooner. That's right, we're waiving the normal upfront deposit, and this offer is available to anyone and everyone, even if you've tried Mastering Probability before. Sign up now, and I'll teach you the tool that identified the bottom in the Dow on January 26th, the morning that led to the largest daily point gain in history. This offer will expire on February 10th, so go to the homepage of TFNN.com now and click on Mastering Probability.
No matter what kind of trader you are, 2018 is a great time to try out a subscription to Tom O'Brien's Gold Report. Whether you just plan on diversifying your portfolio with some exposure to gold and gold mining equities, or you're a gold bull that sees 2018 as the year of commodities, now is a great time to sign up for the Gold Report. Tom O'Brien publishes his Gold Report every Monday morning before the market opens and covers a variety of topics including gold, silver, platinum, copper, the XAU and HUI, the dollar, bonds, South African rand, as well as more than 20 of the most actively traded mining equities. Start your 2018 off with a bang and sign up for the Gold Report today. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. For all the details and to start your subscription right now, visit the front page of TFNN.com and you'll find the Gold Report under Investment Newsletters. Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Oil.
Quick check back in on oil, trading at 54.32, almost a solid 50 cents above where we were trading at coming into that news number. So we'll see how it shakes out, but higher prices coming at us.
It's a big number.
And to give a quick plug for our man Steve Rhodes, of course, 2018 Market Timer of the Year. Steve's put together a 14-day free trial, pay nothing. Get in there, check out Steve's newsletter, award-winning. See for yourself the kind of newsletter he puts together for his clients every morning. That'll run for a limited time, probably through next week maybe. We'll figure out the details, but I encourage people to check out that newsletter. You can click there, sign up. 14 days, pay absolutely nothing. Check out that newsletter, and of course you gain access to a couple archived workshops, and I encourage everybody to check that out, as that is a special that we are running for a limited time.
Let's go to John, and he's freezing too in Michigan. John, what's going on, brother?
Hey, I'm retired, and I'm a part-time school bus driver. We've been off for the last 3 days. They've already called school for tomorrow, so
wow,
we'll be lucky if we work all week.
Well, that's good, man, because it is a scary. I mean, it's just a different world. I can only imagine. So.
Sure.
You got it. You can't have those kids standing out with us.
No, right,
no
especially
way.
kids, right? I mean,
right.
Oof.
Right.
Hey, over the years, I've owned a couple of gold stocks. One of them is McEwen Mining, and the other is Tan Range. And I do it because of the people that run the company, Mr. McEwen and Jim Sinclair runs Tan Range. Could you take a look at those and see what your opinion of those is?
Yeah, so you got, McEwen Mining, so that's MUX, and we're back inside the range. This needs a bid, though. I mean, this has been struggling, and I can't still, even when I interviewed Rob, a couple months ago, and that the short position is still 17.4%,
Yeah.
So that's pretty intense. And then if we go over to TRX, I'm not. So something happened to this last week, right? This took like a rocket ship, right?
Yeah, it did.
Oh boy.
They've got one.
You have to give us a call tomorrow, John. All right, you'll be home. You don't got it. Give us a call tomorrow, man.
Have a great one, folks.
Hey.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters.